Northeast, a bad evening to be without a parka, but we are set for football at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Houston Texans and the New York Jets. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And a short kick taken to about the 16. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Let's go.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. That's caught over the middle by Fan. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter,
opposite, green.
they catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're now you put your offense in a position where every series, you have to work hard to get on first down, and you kind of stall it out when you do that.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
First
Here we
and 10
go.
now for Mills and the Texans at their 25-yard line. On the ground with Pierce, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Mills, and this will be incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, I feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score points.
They'll look to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. 30, 20, 10, touchdown. We'll go ahead and strap in, partner. I mean, less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? You give a early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, we needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative
it feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us
On the ready,
constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season?
Rich, Red. Ready.
Blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 84 yards rushing
Come on,
for him
set.
because he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Back-to-back good plays have him on the first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The Jets at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. They had their 6-game winning streak snapped a week ago. But still, it's a team that's playing pretty darn well. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. They said there was a lot of discussion in their defensive team meeting room after last week's performance. They had 7 sacks. Something in the water. There's one in the first quarter.
A lot of discussion, a lot of excitement because now everyone wants to get involved with this.
Steal, check, steal.
Who's going to get to the quarterback this week?
Hut.
They want to use it against you. Draws, screens, those types of things.
Let's see if they do that. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there, and they forced the incompletion.
Check, smash. Hut.
Fourth down. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double
Okay,
spot,
ready?
wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score.
Check, hut.
2nd down and goal. Love. And the screen end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Christian Watson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jets have moved out in front. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you know, we're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
19 tight.
Third and short yardage, Mills. Got him in. It's McBride coming. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight end, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when he need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Let's go now.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the other side, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The last run went so well for them, maybe they should have just handed it off right here, too. Instead, the quarterback ends up keeping it, and the defense is right on it and wipes away the yardage. Get it on the last snap.
Coming away, needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Come back, team. Come back, team.
Third down, here's Mills. Left side, hauled in by McBride. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 42. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. First down throw for Mills. The man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. In terms of the season, it's
Ready.
not going. We still have December. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also is an
ready
for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting,
38.
a 2-game losing streak could have them
Mega.
in the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum.
Absolutely, there's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Red cycle. Ready.
On 2nd and 10. Love. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Jets. A big play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. York on now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
Hey, team, right here. Warrior 70.
Bills to throw him. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick.
Here's Mills. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Here we go.
The offense on 3rd down tonight. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10.
19 Lion. 70 ring. 70 ring.
Mills now. The Jets pressure 2 matches. Down he goes. Trayvon Walker in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on the run. Fielded at the 20. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the Jets will take over.
Ready.
New York offense taking over for their next possession. Right now, everything they touch turns to goal. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. And this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. The 40. He's at the 30. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but
Here we go.
right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. Just as importantly, it's been really impressive here in the early going.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover.
Let's
So
go.
they got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. They're thinking this as a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
Stay right. Come on, let's go. Solid. Close left. Close left. Let's go, baby.
Showtime today, baby.
Come on. Flat. Ready?
Watch the wheel. Watch the wheel. On my side.
Another dollar, baby.
Let's get it. Oh, you got to do it. I'm coming back.
Let's go. Play right. Play right. Go. Slash.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
This will be fielded inside 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception.
3-3.
They were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going
Man,
to sustain a drive that ended in points. But then
And because of that, there's no way to call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things that...
oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to have it here just past the 25. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying him off, actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Just like that. Just like that. 19 tight.
First down, Bills. It's the dump off to Pierce. And he is going to lose yardage here. Unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Let's go now.
Behind the chain, second and 12. To throw, Bills. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Got a man, it's Waddle complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Go check.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sits being hurried. He got rid of it before taking a hit incomplete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Ready, break. Back at 60. 18, Pioneer. Warriors, 17.
Down Bills. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
On the set.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Having only 4 seconds on the clock. Time likely for just 1 snap of the football.
Yo, blue. Ready.
Final play of the half. Love. He's going to let it go again. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Room here to run. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So we've reached Reach halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. We'll see a return here from the end zone. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit. They're trying to cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now left side completion to his tight end. Finding space at the 40. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down.
Check. Slash. Bring it. Reload. 7-5.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Got it. Ready?
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Stay right. Let's focus in on what we gotta do here.
19 Tiger. Alert. Hurt. Right there. Hurt.
On second. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at
Here we
half
go,
seems
set.
anchored that line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that. The game was sustaining on double team at the first level.
And he fires one that's intercepted. The 30. 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a jet touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half. The defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago and threw the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. And you're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Throwing in on second down. Mills. He's going to go for a big play downfield. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the line
Shot, 17.
and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real
Six,
for that
Mega.
No, I've heard stories of teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Touchdown! A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. York now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I kind of feel like the first of your die coming in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And Mills is intercepted for the 3rd time. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 41. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense,
Here we go. Here we go.
Game. They stayed with it and got an interception.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
Offense, and what you wonder about is a team that just threw an interception. They've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed.
Ready.
Stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Close throw brought in by Watson. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And this was a nice example
Let's
of
go.
the offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet. But they've got to think about
Right, 97.
the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Ready.
To throw again on 2nd down. Love. Pass is caught. It's Metcalf going across the field here. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 34-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Striker. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll complete this one to Watson. They'll get it inside the 20 and all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they
Ready.
They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They're in a pretty good spot right now.
Let's go now.
Convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Ready.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
10 cycles. Hut.
On 3rd down, over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 4th down. York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and they come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
offense ready to go here for their next drive.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see what here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that. Things start to get more.
Rolling to 24 and a 2nd and 11. Throwing, Mills. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Let's go now.
The Texans on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 11.
Let's go, 19.
Mills. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
19 right.
We'll send the tight end in motion left.
70 range. 70 range.
Mills, 4th down, gotta have it. He's gonna float this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And he is gonna have a Texans 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. No reason not to try it there. They do indeed convert on 4th. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Mills to the air again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage,
Okay,
unable to
ready?
keep people away. Facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability though to stop the pressure. We saw another example over there. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Play fake, Mills. And he'll take this one in. Texans touchdown. Trey McBride, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Take it at the 15, a short kick. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Down.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still 10 here in this 4th quarter. Maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot.
Ready, ready.
If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a good
Set.
play, knocking that one away.
The Love's throw caught here by Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this
Set,
drive
ready.
is what is known as a throwaway drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact
Ready.
that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
He's going to air one out. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Texans are right back in this football game.
Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch. And we're not done here.
It's almost as the game delayed their eyes. Or maybe is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it.
He is tested right here. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical. You figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself, second touchdown.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Trayvon Diggs. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Here we go. 22 needle. Blue strike.
Let's go. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Texans are right back in this football game.
That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these things are in his way. You know, some of them, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in the later ones.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw his Mills. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. The Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Quay Walker came through to make the sack.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front seven. Defensive line is taking charge and control this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Fourth down, Mills. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
From the 13, now they work on 1st and 10.
Love from the gun. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. DK Metcalf from 13 yards out.
And the Jets look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, beginning to 4 straight. In the corners, in a big 4-quarter hole. Mills can't get away, and down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Go, Reed! Go!
Try after the first down sack. Mills. This will be caught. It's Waddle. Finding room in midfield. And some room to maneuver. Now he's into the clear again. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Houston. Jalen Waddle. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit.
Play right! Play right! Gotta have him!
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Here we go. Here we go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
560.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple. They want to copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. A big hitter to start the drive has him on near midfield. First and 10. Taken in by Ridley here. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to come around the drag route because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the field.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
Here we go, Jack.
7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the midfield stripe, they'll look at the He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Christian Watson with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Jets have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of things for this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how they're going to do it in the future and mentally. I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us?
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Kelvin Joseph. And the Jets Jets are going to take possession of the football. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the right play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Catch is made by Metcalf. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 23 yards on the play. Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles, but defensively, they had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it already. They've not been able to execute it at all.
It is intercepted at the goal line. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him, but you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on, but it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense. And certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Jets, they moved to 7-1 on the year with the victory. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots.